Hey guys, it's your Money Cat. Hope you guys had a good day. Today the market was kind of stressful. It didn't look good, it didn't feel good, and it didn't do well. Most of tech was down, as you can see by lots of red squares here. Amazon was down pretty big, 2.32%. But despite the overall market being down, there was one sector that did really well today, and that is the EV sector. If that's not an official sector, I just made it up, so go along with me. So you can see right here, bright green Tesla at 3.28% on the day. And this is really important, as we will talk about it a little later while looking at Tesla's chart. Along with Tesla, other EV companies did really well too, like NIO, Li Auto, and XPeng. They all did super well, and briefly, we'll check on some news to see why the EV sector did so well today. So starting with yesterday's news, both XPeng and Li Auto each got a buy rating from Asian stock market, and they both got a new price target of $25. So that definitely helped get the ball rolling. Then this morning, JP Morgan increased price target for NIO from $14 to $40. That is freaking ridiculous. That is almost triple the old price target. And obviously this is really good for NIO stock, and it gained 26% today. Hope at least some of you were able to get into NIO before today's jump. I mean, just wow. Tesla also received its own increase in price target from $400 to $450 from Goldman Sachs, as well as a very strong backing from Ron Barron on CNBC saying that Tesla can become a $2 trillion company. Their base model is priced at just below $70,000, which was lower than Tesla Model S at the time, and their specs 406 miles of range, which is 4 miles greater than Tesla Model S, and I think they also had slightly higher horsepower than Model S. Just a quick note on Lucid Motors. Many people consider them as a rival to Tesla or Tesla killers, which cannot be farther from the truth. Just because one company is able to put out a car that's comparable to Tesla doesn't mean all of a sudden Tesla is going out of business or even lose their customers. The EV market is still so far from being saturated that many companies can come in and take their share and Tesla won't even be affected. Furthermore, their base Air model is scheduled to be available in 2022, which is maybe like a year and a half to 2 years away, while Model S has been being produced, being delivered for several years already. It's one thing to have the product, but it's whole another thing to be able to mass produce them and deliver them and so on and so forth. And only after a few hours, Elon Musk changed the Model S price to be cheaper than Lucid Air base model. Model S is now priced at $69,420 Now we're looking at Tesla's chart, 180 days for our time frame. We are zoomed in a little bit. Picking up from last time where we left off, stock did go over the resistance line at 450, which was the top part of the ascending triangle. Now, I mentioned that this whole area, I kind of consider it as no man's land where there isn't really much resistance. So I still expect the stock to have relatively easy time reaching all the way up or close to the previous all-time high at anywhere from 525 to 540 within kind of this range. And if the market was neutral or even slightly positive today, I bet Tesla would have made a much bigger move. Do keep in mind though that the RSI is now considered overbought and MACD is not really in a favorable position or showing strong movement upward. Now we're looking at 1 day, 1 minute chart for Tesla. I just wanted to show you how well Tesla defended against the market just trying to drag down the stock. So you'll notice these sharp and quick declines time and time again, but each time Tesla was able to hold the ground and continue its momentum upwards. This is really important because whenever a single stock and the market acts opposite of each other, it means one of two things. One, that single stock has such a positive momentum that it is able to break through the overall negative atmosphere of the market. So whenever market stops selling off and reverses, then that single stock will explode upwards along with the market. Or two, the market is right, but that single stock somehow has a positive momentum for a little bit, but eventually it comes back down along with the market. And throughout the day today, I was trying to decide what the case was for Tesla, and it was very stressful. Whenever it would have a sharp sell-off like this, I would think, oh man, is it finally coming back down along with the market? And I did sell one call option just to kind of lock in profit and decrease my position size. But I held the rest of it, so hopefully my decision was correct and time will tell. Because I'm still not sure what the case is for Tesla, what I'm going to do is add some more weaker resistance lines so that I'm a little bit more nitpicky when it comes to when I should sell my call options. Long term, it doesn't matter, I'm holding, but for my trades, I want to be a little bit tighter and more conservative. So the first resistance is at 491. This is where the high was after the initial sell-off in the beginning of September. And then the second resistance is at 515. This is this is the beginning of this small gap that happened right before the all-time high. This doesn't mean that I'll just immediately sell my options when the price reaches the resistance lines. It just means that as the price reaches closer to these levels, I'll be paying a little bit more attention so that I can make a wiser decision, hopefully, being a little more conservative and being a little tighter, depending on the market situation. So I'm hoping for a green day for the overall market soon, as I think that will be the day where the price of Tesla will really skyrocket upwards. It had a chance today, but I think it was stunted by the market just kind of dragging it down. If you're trading Tesla, let me know what your exit strategy is in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and remember to keep your head up and powder dry.